Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Booming coming at you with another video. Guys, leave about 4, 5, 6 comments down below. Tell me about your love for Cardano. I got my hot tea and honey, locked and loaded, ready to go. Hit that red button. Let's get the show started. Talking about Cardano, guys, looking at the price here. Let's go ahead and give this a refresh. Cardano's still holding up pretty good. I'm not even going to sit here in front. A lot of our favorite coins are down 70, 80, 90%. Some coins have went to zero. Some coins have been rug pulled like ICP. It's a crazy market out here, but Cardano's held strong. It's only down about 50, almost 50% from all-time highs. So again, guys, we're just still waiting. When in doubt, zoom out. Cardano is always going to be a buy for me. I'm not worried about the price of Cardano at all. And I say that every video, but every video I get somebody telling me, hey, what is your price prediction for Cardano? Hey, you don't do technical analysis, unsub, dislike. I'm like, okay, guy. You're going to be out of crypto in a couple years. I could guarantee that. But yeah, don't care about the price of Cardano, guys. We're still trucking along, creating a better world for ourselves. Moving on. So we got kind of like a Cardano rich list here, guys. Here's the Shelly address distribution, and we're going to talk about how much people are feeling Cardano too. A lot of stakers, a lot of people excited about the Cardano ecosystem. If we can take a look at the current epoch here, it's kind of hard to see. I hope they tighten this up a little bit. If you look here, 100,000 addresses have at least 100 to 500 ADA in them. 57,000 addresses have at least 10,000 to 50,000 ADA. Then we can see the crab. The crab is 66,000. They have about 2,000 to 5,000. Starfish is probably the second most. No, crab is the second most. Starfish is the third most. And a starfish has 1,000 to 2,000 ADA. So as we can see here, guys, this is a very large distribution of ADA here. There's very, very few people that have, 10 million ADA to 50 million. There's like 93 people that have 100 million ADA and 500 million ADA. That's probably exchanges, Charles, IOHK. And then there's one blue whale here. The blue whale has 100 million ADA to 250 million ADA. Whoever that guy is probably super rich. That's probably Charles. Let's be honest here. That's got to be Charles. I don't know who else would have that much ADA. And it's only one person. So that leads me to believe that that's either Charles or like his mom or somebody. I don't know. But as we can see here, guys, the distribution of ADA in the quote-unquote ADA rich list, as we see. So, where do you stack up here? Where do you stack up? Are you a seahorse or are you a fin whale? Comment down below and let me know. I always like to look at this stuff because you get to gauge and see. And guys, like, this isn't even a whole lot of people. I mean, if you do all this adding up here, it's only almost more than 500,000 people. Guys, we're still early. We're still so early, guys. 500,000 people, slightly a bit more, we have less than 500,000 people in my town, in my city. So we are in very, very good company. We are in very, very exclusive company. And that's why I say, guys, we're so early. Just stack and chill, bro. People don't know what the heck Cardano is, man. I got some work done for my t-shirt store, which I probably should, put in a little transition after this so you guys could pick up some merch. I put in an order for my t-shirt store. My graphic designer wants nothing to do with crypto. I mean, she's so focused on her life and like whatever and normie people stuff that she doesn't know anything. And I'm not taking a shot at her, but like, she's a normal person. Normal people don't know anything about this stuff, guys. Okay, we are an elite company. All right, and that makes me feel great, number one, and number two, it makes me feel kind of slimy in a little way, because we know something that other people don't know, and when you try to tell them, they have no interest in. So it's kind of like, hey, look over here, like, you know, we getting money over here. Hey guys, like, this is a big thing, this is the future. And normies don't care. They just only see doggy coin, and they just jump in, and then now they're wrecked. And probably all those people that bought doggy coin at all time highs, they're probably out of the game. But that's okay, guys. Like I said, elite company. All right, so here's the Cardano rich list. I spent a little bit too much time on there. I just get a little bit excited. We're moving on. Be warned, there's a fake Yoroi wallet in Google. Guys, remember, Yoroi is made by EMURGO. Okay? So if it says anything less than like EMURGO Technologies, then you know you're about to get scammed. So just be careful. The easiest way to figure out the right wallet is you go to Reddit or you go to Cardano. You know, you scroll down a little bit. You could go to the starting guide here. You know, just be smart. Guys, you have to take extra steps. We're playing with money here. You know what I'm saying? This is your money. So you can just go scroll down. It's in here somewhere. Let's see. Where is it at? Where's the wallet? You gotta have the wallet in here. All right. So how do I buy ADA? Here's some exchanges storing your ADA. So okay, you know, we're on the right Reddit. So you know, here are the links. Okay, guys, you got to do a little bit of extra work. Oh man, I seen a Twitter post a couple days ago. Some guy was like, I just sent, you know, 100,000 ADA to an address and it's gone. It didn't show up there. And I'm like, you didn't check? You didn't do a test transaction before you sent 100,000 ADA? Like, come on, bro. You got to be smarter than that. And like this, we got to be smarter than that. Double check, triple check, quadruple check. You know, fazoople check. I know fazoople isn't a word, but you guys get what I'm saying. All right, I'm trying to give you mama's cooking here, mama's special seasoning. So listen, take heed. Don't get scammed out of your money. Especially, you know, guys, if you're busy, don't be transferring crypto when you're busy and stressed out. All right, that's probably one of the worst things you could do. Okay, you're busy, you're stressed out, you got to be somewhere, you got to get your ADA fast, you got to get your crypto fast, and you do a transfer. You don't have time to double check, you don't have time to send a little bit here, send a little bit there, verify. That's a one-way ticket to being, you know, to having a bad day. All right, guys, so be warned, make sure it's your Roy, do your due diligence, moving on. Okay, Plutos Pioneer program starts on July 1st. Everything you need to know. Guys, this is pretty awesome. Plutos Pioneers, they're putting this stuff out for free. Holy cow. They're putting this stuff out for free. I can't believe it. It is quite amazing that they're teaching us everything we need to know about Plutos, everything we need to know about the Cardano blockchain for free. All right, guys, so the Plutos Pioneer program launched at the beginning of April, onboarding over 1,600 developers into the Cardano smart contract development ecosystem. You can register again, the 1st of July. 8 lessons will be instead of 10. So you can register here, this link here, the Plutos Pioneer program. Just go to developers.cardano.org. You can find it. They're going to tell you about functions, data types, type classes, monads, template of Haskell, using the Plutos Playground, extended UTXO, working with Plutos, minting policy, state machines, Plutos Pioneer application framework, and some case studies. So if I have any devs, shout out to all the devs in the comments section below. Shout yourself out if you're a dev, man. We really love you here on this channel. We really appreciate you doing all the hard work, getting us a great ecosystem like this. So if you are a dev, why don't you go ahead and learn a little bit of Plutos? I mean, this stuff is amazing. Okay, guys, and they put this all out for free. So, and then it looks like here Pool Chest did something good here. So he's transcribing it, and yeah. It's pretty awesome. We talked a little bit about this a couple days ago. Cardano staking has reached more than almost 650K addresses. That is insane. That is insane, guys. Like, man, that's why, again, I'm not worried about the freaking price of Cardano. Stop asking me. I don't have a price prediction. If you ask me where Cardano is going to be in the next 5 years, I'm going to just tell you it's either going to go up or it's going to go down. Like, that's what I'm going to tell you. Again, don't give a crap. You shouldn't give a crap either. Let's focus on the technology. Let's focus on the adoption, and we're going to get to where we need to go, baby. 71.27 of the total ADA supply is staked. So that means that a little under 30% of the ADA supply is getting traded. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We're in this. We're in this to win this. We got John Oconnor here. There are 14 countries in Africa that still have their monetary policy decided by France. 150 million people. That means that cheap imports for France, food scarcity in Africa, and no sovereignty. When Europe wouldn't have agreed to these currency union terms, why should Africa? Well, people take advantage of the weak. It happens all the time. So as we can see here are 5 economic tests defined by the UK Treasury. And they, enact their power on Africa. Our business cycles and economic structures compatible so that we and others can live comfortably with euro interest rates on a permanent basis. If problems emerge, are there sufficient flexibilities to deal with them? Would joining EMU create better conditions for firms making long-term decisions to invest in Britain? What impact would the entry into the EMU on the competitive position of the Britain financial services industry, particularly the city's wholesale markets? And in summary, will joining the EMU promote higher growth? Whoa. That is awful. That is imperialist. That is just terrible. And you know what? I'm going to say it. It's Africa's fault, bro. Africa allowed them people to come in there and just rape them of all the resources. They need to step up and take care of their own stuff. I'm tired of it, bro. Like, I was watching this documentary the other day about Africa and how, these people were drinking out of like a dirty water lake, and they were waiting on the government to come help them. Like, you guys gotta build your own stuff, man. The government's not coming. Nobody's coming to save you. You gotta do it yourself, man. Why haven't they built a filtration system, a basic filtration system? This stuff can be built. This stuff can be done. We just need people to get agency. And that's what Cardano's doing. Cardano's giving people identity. They're giving people access to financial agency. They need agency. They need self-sufficiency. They need education. But sometimes you got to go get that education yourself. Sometimes you got to be a pioneer. Sometimes you got to step out of the norm. But anyway, I don't know too much about Africa to really judge it. That's just my, dumb American opinion. So take that with a grain of salt. All right, guys, we have a short little blurb here. Talking a little bit about Orion Protocol and their integration with Cardano. Let's take a listen. Let me make sure, though, that the audio is good.
So, marketplace to Cardano. The new collab aims to make mainstream buying and selling of digital assets as easy as traditional finance. While blockchain industry growth continues to make headlines and cryptocurrencies have become a lightning rod for new investors, the road to true mainstream adoption continues. Market fluctuations, conflicting media narratives, and a lack of understanding are partially to blame, but one important hurdle has stopped many would-be crypto investors. Digital assets are simply hard to buy. Orion Protocol aims to be the first decentralized gateway to the whole digital asset market, which aggregates liquidity across both decentralized and centralized exchanges, as well as swap platforms. The ultimate goal is to create a one-stop shop for buying and selling on the blockchain, pushing crypto towards mainstream adoption by providing a single, non-custodial point of access for crypto traders on all major exchanges. Furthermore, it's exploring a future where digital assets like NFTs can be accessed as easily as the traditional financial market. Ultimately, Orion seeks to bring together all markets for all investors. Once fully operational, accessing NFTs and cryptocurrencies will be as easy as buying stocks and commodities. Orion CMO Timothea Horwell joins us on this month's Cardano 360 show to share the company's plans to integrate Cardano to their trading terminal. The terminal pioneers a way for all people to access major crypto exchanges without the difficulty of extensive know your customer and anti-money laundering checks. On top of making it easier to onboard new investors, Orion's trading terminal also makes certain that new investors are getting the best price across exchanges. Later this year, Cardano users will be able to access Orion's decentralized gateway to buy and sell assets on the wider crypto market. In the longer term, Orion is working to include both traditional financial and NFT marketplaces on its platform. Throughout this year, NFTs have risen considerably in terms of value, adoption and public understanding, due to landmark digital art sales like Beeple's Everydays, which fetched $69 million at auction. Ultimately, the need for a robust and scalable blockchain which can incorporate a rapidly advancing marketplace while incorporating traditional investors led Orion to IOHK and Cardano. Scalability is of critical importance to Orion in order to achieve widespread adoption, said Horwell. To become the single point of access to the digital asset market, we need a robust, scalable infrastructure that can effectively and efficiently handle the transactions that occur on such a platform. Orion's one-stop shop will debut in the near future. Meanwhile, you can learn more about them on their official website or hear more on our monthly Cardano 360 update. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and join us for the next installment. You're listening to the audio version of June's Cardano 360. For the full visual experience, please head over to our YouTube channel.
Alright, as we can see there, guys, Orion Protocol coming to Cardano. One-stop shop crypto marketplace. Buying crypto is easy as 1, 2, 3. That's what we're talking about, baby. Moving on. And we got one more video here that I want to show you guys. Please consider giving Andrew Westberg a follow and subscribe to him on YouTube. Like, there's no egos here, man. You can subscribe to whoever you want to on YouTube. If I like him, I'm going to shout him out. So, this gentleman here, man, is really good. He knows everything about Cardano. This is a bit technical. Okay, he's going to be talking a little bit about Cardano improvement proposals here. It's about 6 minutes long. I think it's valuable. So I'm going to go ahead and show this and end the video after this video. So thank you to our wonderful Patreon subscribers, AJ, Britt, Garlic House, Mac Harris, Sergio, Les Nielsen, The Fernline, Jeffrey, Ethan, AmericanHomeRemedies.com, Maryland for Crypto, Boost, Wayne, Feruz, Dan, Brady, Adams, Joe, Minutes, Kyle, Butch, Crypto, SVT, Eric Parr, I did the voice for the PHVD, Southbay.com, Ryan Ingram, Daniel Aid, Crypto Chemtrails, Climax CH, Angela Schroyer, Craig Wadding, C. Vale, Maker Dow Crumbs. We've got a new Patreon. Thank you, STEM.org. We love you. Leon Jackson, Jacob Connor, and Yaya. Guys, I love y'all so much. Don't let your memes be dreams. Take a look at the video. It's definitely interesting. It's going to go through the process of Cardano improvement proposals so that if we need to do some protocol changes, we know how. Hopefully this is valuable to you guys. And I will talk to you tomorrow with the Cardano and VeChain updates. Don't want to miss them. Hit that red button for me.
But we don't dumb it down. Today we're talking about the Cardano Improvement Proposal, or SIP process. This is very similar to other cryptocurrencies where they have some process where they can intake changes, suggestions from the community. So we're just going to kind of go through that and maybe take a look at a SIP that I've created in the past week or so. So the SIP process is all managed on GitHub, and it's managed by the Cardano Foundation. This is not IOG, it's managed by the foundation. But people that review the process come from many different places. So some people are from the Cardano Foundation. Sebastian, he's running his own company now. There's people from IOHK, of course. But it's just a group of people that manage the whole process. So this is how you get ideas to improve the Cardano ecosystem or the Cardano protocols themselves. There's a couple different types of tracks. So you can do a standards track SIP. These are things that will end up like changing the ledger state or something very core to how Cardano operates. There's process SIPs that apply to other areas other than the Cardano protocol itself. And then there's also informational SIPs. These are kind of like, this is kind of a good way to do something, but it's not really something that anybody is absolutely required to adhere to. And the SIP I'll be talking about today is in this informational area. So I created a SIP. It's called SIP 22, and this is for pool operator verification. And the idea behind this SIP, this is actually the GitHub pull request, and so then the people that are reviewing it, they'll provide comments, suggestions, ways of changing things, and so it's kind of a back and forth process before it even goes into the different stages. I forgot to talk about the stages. So the workflow is, you start off, you create a draft, and that's where my proposal is right now. Then it can either end up rejected for any number of reasons, or it can move into the proposed phase and then eventually active and potentially obsolete down the road. You can also have this on hold status if it's not something they want to implement yet. So going back to this, just kind of showing you the process, comments back and forth from these really smart reviewers of ways that things can be improved. I need to take a look at these comments later. They look new. So a little bit more about this particular SIP. It's for pool operator verification. And it's the idea of some website or service needs to verify that the pool operator is who they say they are. They are the rightful manager of that stake pool. Pool Tool is one example. They currently validate by receiving 1 ADA spent from the pool's rewards account. There's ADA pools. They validate a different way by requesting somebody put a particular special key in a metadata JSON file, and there's others out there, but basically everybody is doing their own method for validating pool operators. And so I came up with a solution, and I thought this is one way that we could all, in a common way, validate that a pool operator is who they say they are. And so to do that, I'm using the VRF key for a pool. So VRF keys, parts of that are known on the chain every time that a pool makes a block. So the public key is known if the pool has made a block. And essentially it's a challenge response mechanism. So the pool operator requests this validating server, whoever they are, that says, hey, I'd like to be validated. The validating server then sends them a challenge. That challenge is made up of some type of hash. And then the pool operator will take that challenge and they will sign that challenge with their private key, and then they send that to the validating server. The validating server can then check that that signature is valid based on their public key that is known on the blockchain. And if that validation all succeeds, then they are considered the rightful owner of a given stake pool. So then I've got some code examples here of how that actually works. The validating server generating that challenge, the pool operator signing, creating that signature, and then again the validating server verifying and validating that signature, and then in the end the verification should match the signature hash. That means that they are successful. These are all hosted on GitHub, again, at the Cardano Foundation /SIPs. You can look through all of them there. There's a bunch of really neat in-flight ones that are good and useful improvements, and you can also submit your own proposal to improve Cardano. And that's a quick overview of the SIP process.